So it's been a while since I gave an update on this self-publishing journey, so I figured I'd update you now while I'm doing my hair. I think the last update I did concerned the cover, and that's still in progress. It's slow going, but it's finally going, which is encouraging. Before we get into that though, I set up a newsletter, finally. I haven't made it live yet, but that'll come next week. I've just been writing, you know, in this whole time where I'm just kind of like waiting for things to happen with the cover. And that's felt really nice because publishing is stressful and it was really stressing me out. And then I got back into writing, just writing, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I needed. I mean, that was therapeutic. Now the cover, what everybody's excited for, including me. So I ran into this dilemma. Apparently, a graphic designer and an illustrator are two different jobs. Logically, this makes sense, but me hiring a cover designer was not thinking about that. I was like, oh my gosh, this person is a cover designer, let's hire them. So I did. And then it was like, they gave me a cover and then I gave like specific notes back, like artistically style wise. And then they were like, so that's not actually our specialty, but we could hire on an illustrator to like do this for you. And I was like, I like that. Okay. So we hired on an illustrator. So now we've got like this 3-person team going on. And yesterday, yes. Was it yesterday? What day is it? Wait, 27, 2 days ago. I got the first, he called them the thumbnails for the illustrations. And oh my God, basically that process was, you know, my cover designer was like, we could hire on an illustrator to do this for you. She reached out herself to these illustrators. Well, here's some options for you. And so I was like, great, I don't have to do that, you know, myself. And I don't want to start stressing over trying to find an illustrator. I swear this was a God thing because the one that I went with was the cheapest option. I freaking love it. It's a done deal for me. He got back to me right away and was like super excited to get started on the project. I gave him a whole bunch of information. And so he's like, so do you have any like specific illustrations you want on the cover? And I was like, oh crap, I gotta nail things down. Because I already had a list of illustrations to go on there, but I narrowed it down and then specified. Like I put through as many details as I could into each one of those without making it super long. I think each was only like a couple sentences. Literally every email that I've written has been giving like as much information as I can because I'm like, dude, I know you're still gonna have questions, but let me just try to answer them before you even ask them. And I've been trying to read their minds, which I think I've actually been doing a pretty good job of. All right, not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty amazing. One really specific thing for me was that I don't like eyes. I don't like drawings of eyes. I mean, sometimes it's done really well. Like if you've ever seen the Fable covers, Adrian Young, those are really cool. When I got the thumbnails back, he like had in his email, he's like, it was a really cool challenge, you know, to avoid eyes. And so he was like experimenting with different things. And oh my gosh, there was one image, I won't detail it too much, but he like cut it off right in front of the eyes. And I was like, dude, that's actually genius. And I love it. I'm really just waiting on the final cover at this point. Like, I'm getting another stand-in cover since this one is like gonna take a little bit extra, but that way I have something to advertise, you know, my book. 'Cause right now I have obviously this one, but this is just the one that I made. My book is gonna grow up in stages.